Hi folks, Peter Lawn here. Today I'm going to give you a little tour of a base of mine that I've been doing in Icarus first cohort. Um, this particular build is a outpost, and if you look at the map here, you'll see that we normally start all the way down here in this area, in the forested area, but I kind of jaunted all the way up into the northeast side of the map. Because I really like this area. There's a lot of waterfalls in the desert up here, and of course I'm playing easy, so there's no bad guys in this map at all. And when you're on the outpost, basically whenever you go to a mine and you mine something, all the ores will reappear. So that's kind of cool. This area is neat because there's a lot of waterfalls up here, and so I wanted to take advantage of that in one of my builds here. So anyways, so let's take a quick tour. I'm going to turn off the interface here so you can just see everything there. You can see there's a set of falls up here that I built some cliffside ramps up to. If you're kind of curious, you can't really go up to the lakes up top there because that's an out of bounds area, but it is fun sort of getting good vantage points up there. So if we go and take a quick look at that, you can see, made sure I put a lot of railings on here so that you don't fall off, because it could be very fatal if you drop off of here. And when you build these, you got to just anchor the floor pieces into the rock face, and that way everything will be supported properly. And just go up and kind of get a nice view of the falls up here. You can see there's a little bit of funny water glitch up there with the graphics, but like I said, you can't go up to the top there because you'll be out of bounds. This is a nice vantage point right here. It's kind of fun to do this. So we'll go back to our base over here, kind of run down. You always have to be careful if you're running quickly as well, because sometimes you can launch off a little piece of rock jutting out, and next thing you know, you'll skip over the railings and die rather quickly. So this is a sort of a standard 3x15 type arrangement that I always make in my builds. I usually go right to tier 4. I have 2 biofuel generators up top here. I'll just go back to here. So this one here is just powering the electric furnace and the material processor. So those things, just produce a lot of things like composites, etc., that you might need if you're going to build a compound bow. But they process the raw ores a lot faster than if you were doing it through using say the standard stone furnaces, right, and concrete furnaces. Anyway, so you use 1 biofuel generator for powering both these bad boys, and one up here that I put up that is basically powering all my lights, the water pump, 2 fridges. I usually have 2 fridges, one for just the raw foods and pies and stuff that I make. As you can see, you get a really good buff if you have a pumpkin bread and vegetable pie and then a meat pie. So I usually have those things going, and then the other fridge I use for just storing in the all the raw materials, veggies that I need for making the pies, etc. Right? Standard stuff. Nice fireplace, but this is a 3x5, for 15 square pieces on the floor area, and of course with this kind of unique way of building up on the ledge here, that allows you for a place to put your biofuel generators. When you come out of here, I went to sort of a non-generic type arrangement. It's a bit strange looking, but I was playing around with some different angles. So you can build off the standard grid that's there, but if you hit the home key, you can switch to a different grid system. Again, each grid system that you create needs to have a proper anchor and support structure, otherwise all the pieces are going to fall apart on you. So I thought this was kind of a neat little arrangement. Put some lights up in here. All these lights are being powered by that 1 biofuel generator. Then I built out a little glass structure with my glass working bench, and got all the materials in here. Again, with the Outpost, when you go to the mines, They reappear when you save and exit the game and come back again. The mine will be full again. So that if you if you need to stick close to home with some of the mines close by. So this was kind of an interesting arrangement. I usually always put a sort of platform underneath my builds so I can get access to the water pipe system and electricity and whatnot. You'll see I did that under my 3x5. You can see everything's run underneath here with this platform. That way you can access everything from below here, and it makes the water pump network and the electric network nice and clean. You don't see very many lines inside the building, right? So you can see I basically just started building a whole bunch of platforms along this rock face, and then I thought, you know what, I really want to build a large span across this waterfall, and that's sort of how this build started. I used concrete beams to go up from either side, and then the stone floor plates along with some guardrails, so you get a really nice view of the waterfalls from here, which is awesome. And then of course I started thinking, well, why don't I build out a really kind of a cool glass looking structure, and so that process started, and it was quite a bit of work to get this all going, but I'm really pleased with the results. It all actually started with me thinking about building out a master bedroom, and then from there, once I started building the master bedroom area, then it started fleshing out to the rest of the build. But you can see you've got a few chairs and a sofa here from the rustic furniture that you can build, and lots of angles in this build, lots of different sort of layouts that I did here. Really enjoyed building this one. Put some nice beams across. It's got a nice outdoor patio out here that you can, on a nice sunny day, you can come out and get a really beautiful vista view of the desert from up here. And you can see the original build down below there. Tried to do a little experimentation a little bit with some beams and glass angles, and you get a nice view of the falls from over here, so you can look down. And this is kind of the patio access from the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom area, and it took advantages some of the lighting, the nice lighting effects you get from wall torches, and also these little candles, the rustic candles that you can build. They throw off a lot of light, and of course the fire pit here, which is kind of nice to have, makes it nice and cozy. And this gets you down into the kitchen area. Thought I'd throw another stone furnace in here, and a couple of chairs and a kitchen table. Build a fridge out here. I haven't really powered this up yet. Been kind of thinking I'll probably put a generator down below and build that up as well. But I thought it turned out pretty good. It looks pretty nice. Little seating area there, and then you can kind of see the falls through the glass area here, which is kind of neat. Now I did build this out with concrete down below here. Again, this will make it easier if I'm doing some wiring or water networks below the building, to hide that, to hide the wires. But let's take a little tour along the cliffside here, because we'll go down here one level further. I still left some ramps up here, so I got to fix that up a little bit. But you can see the span is kind of cool. This isn't the largest span I've built. Built some bigger ones than this, but I always like doing these things. They're kind of fun, a little bit dangerous, but fun. Anyways, so I followed this all the way along the cliffside at first, and of course I built my little one-bys here just in case the weather got bad while I was building. And I just kind of started going along the rocks and put some guardrails up. And go down here. Get some great views from out here. Now the game, for some reason, sometimes pieces just sort of disappear, and that's kind of an example of that, where the floor piece just disappeared, and I just replace it all when I go along. But so here's an entrance way down to the lower level there for me to run over to a mine that's down at this area. But I carried along here to see if I could get to the other falls as well. So you can see that I've got quite a network of stuff going on here. Another little mini bridge. Go up. Keep going. Another one by here as we get further and further away from the base. And eventually I did get up over here. Now you might be wondering, how did I do this little angle like this? Well, that was when I talked about doing the home key. You know, you can build this out and then hit the home key, and then you basically build out attached another angle attached to the rock face, and that gives you that sort of angled look from there. And this gets me out to the other falls, and just get a nice view from here. Get a really good view of the desert from up here. So I'll finish that off before I leave this outpost. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this little video showing you sort of what I've been working on, and we'll catch up on another video at another time. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye for now.